Hi. This week we didn't do loads of target setting or research or anything like that because it was our first week, so we were getting used to having the first years there and doing work with them. Sorry, I just woke up. And so we were doing loads of different stuff for that, and I managed to locate and analyse my classical monologue by Monday. So Monday, up on my Google site page was 4 classical monologues that I looked at, and I annotated all of them and researched them and read the plays and then decided on which one I wanted to do, which I've decided is Queen Margaret's monologue from King Richard III, which is in the first act. And then on Tuesday we got given our assignment brief, and so we looked at our assignment brief and read through it and read through the project proposal, and I made my notes and stuff like that. And to be honest, it's a lot, but it's not like crazy, and so I kind of don't know what the other second years were talking about, but personal opinions. On Wednesday we had learner led, so I went and read through the assignment brief again and looked at the project proposal, but we had to do some other stuff, and so I ended up not being able to start my project proposal on that day. But it doesn't matter, because on Thursday all the second years, we sat down together and we read through it bit by bit, and we helped each other out, told each other what our strengths and weaknesses were, which was actually really helpful to hear from other people, because obviously you have a pretty good idea of what you're capable of, but then sometimes your own insecurities or your own pride can get in the way, so it was really good to hear from people that have seen you perform, seen you act within class. It was good to have their opinion, because then we could actually decide on what the truth about the whole situation was. And so I started writing my project proposal on that Thursday, and I had written the first one. Yeah, and then I wrote the first one on Thursday, and then today we, so Friday, the 11th, I looked at my skills audit, and I started writing the notes in for my skills audit, and, hold on, I've not mentioned something. Sorry, and my brain. On Thursday, I also did research for good qualities within a presentation, which is up on my Google site, because I wanted to start my presentation as soon as possible, because I know my monologues are important and they're going to take a lot of time, but also my presentation is really important and it's going to take more time, so I wanted to get it sort of done. But my target for Friday was, my target for Friday was to make sure that I have good headshots for university that are varied, and so that my auditioners can see that I have a good grasp on my facial expressions, which is something that I need to work on from my skills audit, and I will use a mirror to help me practice this, but for now I'm going to go with the best that I've got. Also, I need to look at my monologues and make sure that I have two in a couple of weeks. One for now and one for later. This is my target because I want to apply to uni this year, and so these are the crucial steps to get the impression I want. I will achieve this by researching headshots and monologues, which the classical monologue, sorry, my English is apparently really bad. First week back, you can't write. Which my classical monologue is due in on next Wednesday, which was the 14th, 15th, 16th, which is the 16th, Wednesday the 16th. I don't know why I just put next Wednesday. This will help me get a good idea of what I need to achieve for this target. Of what I need to achieve with finding my monologues. I'm so sorry. These things will help me because if I get onto a really good course in university, I can then go on to get my director job in a company or become a teacher within a college. This will help me to get my distinction in research, planning and production, and practical skills, as I will show a thorough a thorough understanding of all of my research, which is going to be applied into my session, self-directed planning in-depth understanding of skills required when performing. Right. So obviously, because it was the first week, we didn't write targets for every day or every session or whatever. So that was like the target for that. And I'm really, really happy to say that I've met that target. I've picked out my classical monologue, not my contemporary, but I'm working on that. And I got some really good headshots, I think, for university, which means I can then put them onto my CV, which I think I'm going to do in a couple of weeks, just because I don't want to like overwork myself. But yeah, we worked through all of this sort of stuff, and it was really actually fun to do the headshots and see how it goes, because it was kind of exciting for me that I would have these. Like, it feels like I'm like a real actor if I have headshots. But yeah, and my monologue, I've picked it out and I'm really, really happy with it. And because I've compared it against the other ones, I'm really happy to say that I am very confident in my choice. Yeah, and then tomorrow, Saturday, I am going to start making progress on my presentation, which I have got an idea for, which the video